Hello and welcome to this video. This is all about using the Sisel Pro websites, and I'm just going to give you a good overlook of the different tools that Sisel provides to us in sharing this mission with other people. Sisel has provided so many great things to help do this, and in the previous video you would have seen about setting up your dashboard and navigating your way around it, and I really hope that was helpful. And if not, you have a few extra questions, remember, use your upline. They'll be able to help you, and if not, they'll get you in contact with somebody who can. If you're really stuck and you really would like some extra tutorials on all this sort of stuff, you can email us by contacting us at support@australiansisel.com, and we can answer any questions that you may have. But I just want to give you a holistic outlook on business and how Sisel has provided us some amazing tools to help us get out there and start sharing. You know, I love this quote that's here by Warren Buffett, and it says, "There seems to be a perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult." And it's so true. You know, us as humans, we overcomplicate things so much, and just keeping it easy and simple is the best way to do business. And I feel that's what Tom Maurer has captivated within his business. You know, he makes things super easy, and it's just the power of duplication, sharing with this other people. And when we do that, we can really start to see the growth and the success that we're looking for. You know, and what we want to do is make it easy, and Tom Maurer provides everything for you. He provides the learning material, he provides the websites, capture pages, you know, the way that we can contact everybody. He takes all the time out of the hard things and just gives us the opportunity to start getting out there straight away. So, you know, let's make it easy. Let's learn about these tools that they provide to us, and let's learn about the products, and let's just do our part, you know, and let Tom Maurer and his team do the difficult part, and we just get out there and really start to share and change people's lives. So, you know, let this do the work for you. And when it comes to business, it's all about time equals money. I'm sure you probably heard that before. And really, the art of business is being able to see that to make money, you bring value to the marketplace. You know, that's what your job pays you for. And they pay you because you're bringing market to the organization that you work for. They may pay you $80,000 a year because you're bringing $80,000 worth of value into the company. You know, and the time equals money. In our standard day-to-day jobs, they pay us on time. You know, we may get $30 an hour, and that equals, you know, the amount of value that we're bringing into the company. So that's really what it's all about. And, you know, big business successful people like Warren Buffett and Robert Kiyosaki and Tom Maurer himself, they get this, and, you know, they're gonna pay you, but it's a different system to what the standard jobs do, and it's so amazing. But really, when you're in a job, the way you get paid and the amount of value that you can bring to an organization is dependent on the skills that you have. You know, the more skills you have, the more money you get paid. And that's why when we're younger, we go through the whole educational system, and then afterwards we go to university and TAFE. It's because we're trying to acquire more skills. And the more skills we have, the more value that we can bring. And sometimes the less time we can do something in. So I suggest that you continue learning. I suggest that you know, get to know the products and all this sort of stuff, because it's going to save you a lot of time. And as you know, time equals money. So Sisel is different in the way that they're not paying you for an hourly rate, but they're actually paying you a commission on the value that you bring into the company. So the more value that you bring into the company, the more they're going to reward you for doing that. And the wonderful thing about Sisel is that they give us all these tools and resources to give us the opportunity to get out there straight away and start bringing value into the company, value into your own lives, and value into the lives of others around you. You know, time affects us all, and our time is just so valuable to us. So what I really want to suggest to you is a couple of different things. Is don't waste your time on things that don't count. You know, a lot of people, they major in minor things. Somebody, you know, spends their, you know, 8 hours in front of the TV and, you know, 30 minutes reading a book, and then they wonder why they're not being successful in life. You know, it's where you put your time. is the value that you're going to get out of life, you know. So don't waste time on things that don't matter. And I really just want to encourage you that you have such a big opportunity to, you know, bring value to your own life and others around you. So, you know, really spend time on getting to know these tools so you can utilize them to start getting out there straight away. You know, ask yourself, what is it I am doing that's adding value to myself, others, or the greater good? You know, each time you do something, ask yourself, is this bringing value to my own life and the people around me? You know, if you ask yourself those questions each day, and you can start to plan your day and say, really, what's really going to count? What can I really do in this day that's really going to help me move towards my goal and the things that I want to achieve? You know, that's the key to success. So what I want to say is that it's not necessarily time equals money, but I would say it's time equals value. The time that we have is so precious to us that we can start to bring value to every aspect of our life. And when we give value to other people, well, then that's when we get paid. You know, because at the end of the day, when you fulfill somebody's need and you provide something to them, then they're going to pay you for that. They're going to reward you for that, which is really, really great. So Sisel does take away the hard part. So all we need to do is just grow our skills, keep learning about the different tools, and really go out there and start adding value. So what I want to share with you now is the process to adding value. You know, and here we have in front of us is a little tiny diagram, and you know, I'm going to switch into more of a business approach here on different tactics that we can use in adding value to other people's lives. So number one, I would like to suggest to you is know your mission. So when you know what your goal is, when you know what your mission is and know what you want to achieve, then you know where to place your time. And this is so, so important because, you know, when we know our mission, that's when we can start using our time effectively and stop wasting our time on the things that don't really matter and aren't going to take us towards our goals and aren't going to take us to the life that we've always wanted. Point number two, don't waste time on people who don't really care about what you're sharing. You know, what I'm not saying is, you know, just ignore people if they don't seem interested at all. That's not what I'm saying. You know, it's good to have relationships in our life because relationships add value to our own lives, you know, and we all need that sort of stuff. But what I'm saying is that some will, some won't, some do, some don't. And, you know, that's okay. Some people aren't going to be interested in what you have to offer. And you've also got to recognize that that is okay and overcoming objectives. And so really start to take the time to listen to what people are really saying, you know, and listen to what their needs are, because they may come up with something that they may just give you a little hint that they're unhappy with the way they're feeling in regards to their weight. And if you can catch on to that and you can just start to talk to them about it, you know, you can start to find out that they have a real need for that, and you can fulfill that through what you have here with Sisel. But point number three I want to say is don't try to sell to everybody. You don't want to become known as that friend who rocks up to a party and they think, oh, you know, great, here's Ben, he's going to try sell us something again. You know, because at the end of the day, people do try to avoid those sort of people. So just sort of be okay that some people aren't going to be interested, you know, and so just, you know, look for the people that you can help and who are looking for that sort of help. So it's about qualifying your prospects. We're not going out to sell to everybody and anybody out there. We're qualifying people to see if they're actually interested in what we have to offer. You know, for myself, I'm a big believer in God, and I go to share that with other people, and some just don't want to hear about it. That's okay. You know, I love them anyway. But at the end of the day, people are in control of their own lives. They make their own choices, and at the end of the day, all we can do is offer what we have to them. You know, and number four is when somebody shares a need with you, and you see that, yes, I can help this person, you are in a very powerful position in network marketing. You have an opportunity to take them on a journey, to taking back their health, to taking back their wealth. You know, we don't just throw all the information at one time. We take them along this journey, this adventure here, because you have a gift. You have a gift that you can share with other people. And, you know, if you throw it at some people, they may not fully understand what it is that you're offering. So, as I said before, time equals value and time equals money. But at the end of the day, you know, don't be afraid to take your time with people as well. Sometimes it takes up to 7 times to exposing somebody to a new idea or concept before they really start to take it on board for themselves. So here I'd just like to show to you this little tiny diagram that I have to you. And as you can see, there are a number of different items here that we're moving through. And this is what we like to call in the marketing and sales industry as a funnel. And what it is about qualifying your prospects to see if they're interested in what you have to offer. So the different steps are, we create an interest. And that may be, talking to somebody face to face, having a conversation. You may put a video out on the, Facebook that may talk about what it is that you're offering. Social media, YouTube. There are so many different ways to do this. And once somebody has sort of grasped your idea or created a little bit of interest, that's where we capture the lead. That's where we get their attention. And Sisel already create capture pages and different websites that you can take people to capture their desires and all that sort of stuff, and sort of present the value that you can offer to them in one location. After that, once you've gotten their interest and all that sort of stuff, you've got to follow up with them. And this may be an email, a phone call. You may even arrange a meeting, or we would highly recommend to you to do a three-way call with that person as well, to let them know that they're well supported in this, and that also you're supported and they can do the same thing. As we said, duplication is really the way to success. So if you can show people that they're supported in this journey, then that's fantastic, and I'm sure that they'll be more likely to jump on board. After that, the next one is join, and they're going to join up underneath you, and they're going to become your downline, and you're there to support them in that journey as well, along with your upline. But that's where CRM, and this is the client relationship management, and Sisel also gives you these amazing tools to help manage your relationships, to see what conversations you've had with them, what information you've sent them. And also we would recommend that you call them, you keep in contact with them, see how they're going, and that's going to keep them within Sisel, because it's one thing to bring them into it, and it's another thing to keep them in it as well. And we're going to go through a few other things later on about that, but I just wanted to give you this process that we take people through, because now I'm going to take you over to the websites and the different tools that Sisel offers to us, and we're going to have a look at how Sisel has already utilized this process within the tools that they offer to us. So here we are at the Sisel dashboard version 3.0. And before I get started, I just want to let you know the difference between a website and a capture page. And a website is, obviously you would understand, is a place with all the different content and material that they can flick through and access the information that they're after about the company and about the products. And what a capture page is something or a place that you send somebody to sign up and start to receive something more from you. So you would send somebody to a capture page, and they would enter in their details or their website address, and then that would save into your contact list, and then you can contact them after that. Because if we have people visiting a website, they may not write down their details, and you don't ever really get an opportunity to actually call them up and talk to them and see what their need is and see if you can fill it with what Sisel has to offer. So we're going to take a look at the different websites, and I'll get you to go up the top to My Account, Website Domain Editor, and just click on that one there. And the previous video that you would have seen about setting up your dashboard, you would have had a look at this section already, but I just want to go over this before we get started. So here are the 4 different websites that you get offered: is My Sisel Pro, the Lean Line, My Lean Line, and My TSX. And depending on what the person's need is, you would send whichever website applies to them most. For example, if you're going out to health practitioners or personal trainers, nutritionists, they would probably be really interested in the weight loss system, and so you would send them the Lean Line or My Lean Line and show them that aspect of the company first before introducing them to the other areas, because as I said before, we're taking people on a journey, so we don't want to throw everything at them. We just want to introduce them to one section of the company before showing them everything else. So have a look at them, see which one works best for you, and get to know them, and you can put them in emails, in the different email templates that they give you. You can copy and paste the URL link if they're not already in there, or you can even do up your own emails that you send out to people as well. So utilize the tools in here, get to know them, and really start to navigate your way around the different tools that they offer to you. So to have a look at it, you highlight it, and you would have done this before. Right click, copy the link, go up to a new tab, and just paste it in the top there. So this is your personal website that you send somebody to. So in the previous video, it would have went over in your guest book on the left-hand bottom side here. You can see that people will put in their name and it would directly go to your contact list, which is so cool. I've got another video on here about how to save the website to your phone. And if you do that and you're out in public and you're talking to somebody, you can just pull up your website and right there and then on the spot you can put the person's details straight into your guest book and it sends it to your contact list. And you can get in contact with them later on. That's duplicatable, that's easy. People are going to see it and say, hey, I can do that. And how good's that? So with the website here, the person can navigate their way around. They can look at all the different tabs within it. And see, somebody could come to the website and have a look and think, that's not for me, and then just leave. And that's a potential lead that you've lost. So you'd want them to put in their details. But the question is, how do we get somebody to do that? And that's what Sisel has created for us with the capture pages. So I just want to give you a quick overall of what capture pages are and how people are using them to really increase their lead generation. Over here on YouTube, as you can see up the top there is Sisel International, your #1 hurdle with Sisel. And a little bit further down, there's Sisel, why people fail with the Sisel business down here. So what this is people who are recording themselves talking about a particular topic or an issue or some knowledge that they may have, and it only goes for a couple of minutes and they share something with the person. And after the videos, if you watch them, they'll see the person at the end, they'll say, click the link below to sign up or to receive your free gift. Companies do this all over the place. You look at computer software, they'll offer you a free 30-day trial to get to use it, and then you may sign up. For example, Apple, when they first came out, this company just went through a massive boom because they understood this concept. You think about how Apple got on the market. They offered everybody iTunes for free. Free download, get it on your computer and start using it. And then they started to offer people, hey, you can download music and start storing it in here and all that sort of stuff. And they said, if you want to purchase music, then you can through our store. So that started getting people into Apple, and now look where they are. They start offering iPads and iPods and iPhones and Macs, and they've introduced people into this little tiny community. They call it a business and ecosystem, and they get people in there and they start using the products, and it all starts with offering somebody something. And that's what these capture pages and these videos are all about. If you go to them, you'll see people offering them a free gift of some sort. So the top video, if you click on this gentleman's one here, you can see this is his capture page. So after the video, it will say, come here to learn more. And here you can say, get instant access to the free video presentation. So he's offering something to them. Okay, and in the next tab, we're going to show you these sort of things, but I just want to show you what a capture page is all about. And when the person goes to that video, they'll click on here and enter in their email address. Now, when they enter in their email address, that's going to go to that guy's contact list, and he's going to get in contact with the person who inquired. So then you can see, get into instant access, and you're offering people to enter into something that you're providing to them. In the next video, we'll go on to that sort of stuff, how you can set up and start to create a capture page and lead generation system, because it works for you even when you're not there to run the business, and that's really cool. So Sisel has also done these things here with their capture pages. So different from the website, you go up to My Account and go down to the lead capture page selector, and there are a number of different ones that you can choose from. We're going to go to My Sisel Pro firstly and have a look at this one. So as you can see, there are a number of different capture pages, and you will highlight the link, copy it, and paste it up into the top URL. So this is a capture page, and a video is going to start playing straight away. For each, there's a number of different capture pages. So you have for the lean line, you have for the TSX as well. So if you can see here, if I click here to learn more, Up the top it says, sorry, you need to fill out the details. So if people want to have a look around the website and they want to get into the website and start navigating their way around the different content, they need to put in their details. And that's what a capture page does. It says, hey, if you want to get access to this next thing I'm going to show you, you need to put in your details. And then their contact details are going to be saved straight into your contact list so you can get a hold of them later on down the track. And that's lead generation. So as you can see, Sisel already provides to you everything that you need to get started. So here you can see I'm going to take you into the lean line capture page. So copy and paste the URL up the top. And if you're ever sending somebody a text message, you could send them this link and it will take them straight here. And as you can see, the video will start playing, but if I wanted to click one of the tabs, it's saying, oops, please fill out the form to activate this site. And that's what a capture page does. And then their details are going to go straight into your contact list to get a hold of them later on down the track. So these are the different things that Sisel offers to you. I would suggest to start using them and getting to know them. Even put in your own details. When you first signed up to Sisel, you would have seen in your dashboard that you had your name in your contact list. So send yourself some emails, send yourself different links and trial it and test it, and it's really, really cool. And in the previous video, you would have also learned about how to do the Sisel disc, and that's the 5 videos that you can create, and that's another capture page that you can send people to. So as you can see, Sisel provides so many great things to you, and if you want to learn how to start getting yourself a web presence on the internet to do some online marketing, we do have that tab there to teach you a couple of cool little tricks, and even setting up your own capture pages as well. So our website here, www.australiansisel.com, we've created our own capture pages as well that you can also refer people to. So check them out as well. There's so much content, so much stuff there. And as you can see, Tom Maurer provides everything that you would need, saving you the time so you can get out there and start adding value, not only to your own life, but to the lives of those people that you come in contact with.